Hello guys, how to use SQL injection to find hidden data or the data which a user is not supposed to see. So let's get started. So this is a Portswigger lab and we are going to do retrieving hidden data, and let's access the lab. So this is the Portswigger lab. Till the time, let's start Burp Suite and configure the Burp Suite. So let's start. So let me just do the proxy settings. You need to go to settings and you need to go to general, you need to go to network settings and you need to send it to manual proxy 127.0.0.1.8080 and click on OK, and you are done. So right now Burp Suite is currently set. You can go to proxy and you can even check whether this is working or not. So let me just turn intercept off, access the lab. So I'll just explain you real quick. So I'll show you, this is the website where we want to find the hidden information or the unrevealed information. So how will do this? So for every product there is two things which is we require right now for every product. For example, the first product is G giant enter key. This thing has two information related with it. The first one is its category, and the second one is it allowed to release or not. So as you can see, the number of products which we have right now is 1 2 3 4 4 2s are 12, 4 3s are 12, 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12. So these are the 12 products which we can see. Let's go to gifts, and in gifts you see 3 of these products. So all of these products, 3 products, have category equal to gifts and release equal to 1. Now what does release equal to 1 means? Now when release equal to 0, it's like this website actually has that products, the database actually has their products, but they don't want to show it to their users. So it's like you can find it like example, PS5 has many games, so maybe some of them will release 1 month later. So they have currently set their release equal to 0, and when they want others to see the games right now, that maybe it's time to show or reveal our new game, then they will do release equal to 1 where they can release the game. So right now there are these 3, and I'll explain you what we are going to do. So this is a query, just like that. You can see select all from customers. You can imagine it as select all from products, and these are the 91 customers or 91 products right now, you can kind of say, which are there. Now when I am running this thing, such as when I clicked on pets, and it now rather than 12 it gave me 3 results. So it is filtering via category. Like example, category equal to gifts can be said as equivalent to where city is equal to maybe London. So right now from 91 results, let me run this query, we are left with 6 results. Just like this website, when you clicked on gifts, from 12 it came to 3. Now how do I know that like SQL injection will work on this? So if I'll, for a normal SQL editor, when I'm going to type a single quote over here, let's see what will happen. It's giving me a syntax error because there should only be one single quote. Okay, now, and when I remove that thing, now it is working. For the website too, now if I'll put a single quote over here and let me run this, as you can see there is an internal server error. That means you can see that it is taking information from the database where that quote is not allowed, single quote, and thus it is giving an error. So right now what we are going to do is right now what is happening with the products is the query is happening as category equal to gifts and release equal to 1. Now you cannot see the release equal to 1, but because it is happening in the back end, because it is like a compulsory query that only release should be 1 equal to only. You cannot see unreleased products, that is why you don't see that. So in burp sort, let me turn the intercept as on, and let's again click on pets. As you can see over here the request which is going to the category pets. Okay, and now I'll explain you what I wish to do is from this query, if I do make another filter like where city is equal to London and customer ID equal to 4, and let me run this. Okay, my burp suite is blocking the request, and let me run this, and you can see that there is only one result now. Now you can just imagine customer ID as release, that is release equal to 1, then only it will show. So now what I want to do is I don't want this release equal to 1 or customer ID is equal to 4 to work. So what I can do right now is after London I can put space or 1 equal to 1 dash dash, and let me run this. So after running this, or 1 equal to 1 dash dash, and let me run this. No, nothing happened. Run this again. Okay, this is not an actual MySQL query, so that is why it's giving an error. And now let's run this. Okay, now you can see that rather than the city London, I can see all of these records over here. So why did this happen is because of this OR comment or word. When I am using this OR, what is happening is either it is looking for this city is equal to London or a statement. Now this thing depends on each and every. For first example number 1, his city is Berlin, but this statement says city should be London, so it comes as false. But 1 is equal to 1 is always true, so it's false or true. And as you can see, for the OR statements the true one is always selected, so that is why it goes to the next stage. And after this, if I'll do this, then everything else will be commented in an actual query. This is just a web form for the query. So now let's do the same over here in burp sort. Let me turn intercept as on, and let's click on pets, and I'll get a burp request. Let's do pets single quote plus 1 plus or plus 1 equal to 1 dash dash, and let's run this. Okay, so let me forward this request to, and let's just forward everything. And as you can see, originally we were able to see 12 products. Let's see how many products we are able to see now. It's 1 2 3 4 4 2 8 12 16 20, and all of these products which we were not able to see before. So we have successfully seen the information which was hidden and which we were not supposed to see. So let me explain what I did. Is I typed this query, which I ran this query. So I'll again do this thing, I'll repeat this thing. So the first question is, why did I put a single quote? So the reason I put the single quote is when this happens, when this query actually runs, then actually it automatically puts single quote after it. Example, in this URL, if I'll just put gifts, example, in this URL you can just see category is equal to pets. When it actually puts this pets into the database, it puts it like London over here, that it will add these single quotes in front of it and in back of it. Now when I am actually providing my own single quote, then what happens is it will end this thing by its own, and then I can write a command which I want to type. Next I type plus. So like, why did I type plus? So the reason I'm typing plus is because plus is equal to a space mark. So URL cannot contain spaces, because have you ever seen a URL? As you can see over here, no URL contains spaces. So you can replace the plus space sign with the plus. So over here where we were learning London space or space 1 equal to 1, just like that, for space I have put plus, then there is or, then there is again space, and there is 1 equal to 1, and I am using dash dash. Actually this is not the real SQL, but for example if I just type any random values and put dash dash, it will comment it out and that won't run anymore. So this is what I did, and then I forwarded this request, and let me again forward these, and you can see right now we have again accessed everything. So this solves our lab, and we have seen the hidden information via SQL injection. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel and hit the thumbs up button. Thank you.